So this is my property predictions for financial year 2025. Sydney Metro is expected to grow 4 to 6%, driven by tight listings and high income buyers. Melbourne, it will be bouncing back and it will probably be around 5 to 6% growth. Yes, taxes are up, but prices are very cheap, and that includes Geelong as well. Southeast Queensland, 3 to 5%. But this is something very debatable because there's very good migration, but at the same time, affordability of people who live there is not just there. So we're in a situation right now, investors are supporting the growth. So that's the reason why I've put it down as 3 to 5%, not more than that in the next 12 months. Perth, look, it will be the winner for 2026. And the reason is because undersupplied, very good positive migration. And I predict it's going to be around 8 to 10% gain. Darwin is very undervalued. There is a lot of things happening that is going to create some jobs. And I am going to say it's going to be around 10 to 12% in the next 12 months. But it's something that we have to be very careful of because fundamentally we don't know much about Darwin. If the people don't move in Darwin as much as we expect as part of these job creation activities, then it might stagnate very soon after the quick boom. So we have to be very switched on and when we want to exit in Darwin. Adelaide, it's still going to be decently strong. So 4 to 6% is my predictions. Canberra and Hobart, very slow. 2% to 4% is what my predictions are. My predictions are based on what the top 10 researchers of the country say. So I basically average that out based on weighted average. And also I've got a little model that I maintain to give that sort of predictions as well. And fundamentally, markets are going to be moving in almost every state. And that's because interest rates are easing. So that is going to give you a good affordability boost. We are under chronic housing crisis. There's going to be undersupply because of the fact that simply we're not building enough homes. Migration, obviously, we had 500,000 people arriving in 2023 alone. And even if it slows down, let's say 300 to 350 annually, it's substantial pressure on the housing market. So that's going to keep the pressure on. And then also we're getting some policy support from governments like Help Me Buy scheme and Housing Australia Future Fund and other sort of little initiatives that will support. Also availability of credit and affordability because of interest rate, which is one. And also the banks are going to be slightly lenient because of the trend in interest rates going down. So that will help as well. So overall, as an investor, it's actually a very great time to be in the market and I am all bullish on the next 12 months.